Well then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Spiral Abyss has just reset. We are now into the second 5.1 Spiral Abyss. We're a couple of weeks away from Chaska. However, you know, if the Abyss is just reset, it means we've got to go clear it again. Now, when it comes to the teams we're going to be using, basically, once again, like it normally is, we have a couple of enemies on the first half, and then the second half is mostly single target. Therefore, we're going to be using a regular Neuvillette team on the first half, his brand new best in slot team. And the reason being is because on our second half, we are going for something which I normally don't play. You know, you'll sometimes see a bunch of tryhards play TAO XIANGLING teams, which I normally don't do since I can't be bothered. But I decided, you know what, since the Hydro Tulpa is in the Abyss, and this is one of my least favorite enemies of all time, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it out because we're basically going to be vaping every single hit. So we're going to be going for a xingqiu, yelan, as well as a XIANGLING team. Now, I'm not going to go through character builds right now, but real quick, our XIANGLING is on Favonius Lance. Her build is not the greatest, and then our TAO is also on a full free-to-play build. Every build is fully free-to-play friendly, so yeah, but with that being said, let's just hop right into it and hope for the best. Alright, and we get ourselves, you know, I'm just going to pick up the healing buff for now, considering the fact that it's probably going to be very useful for the final chamber when we're fighting the Tulpa, and our TAO has no means of healing other than her ultimate, as well as xingqiu's rain sword, so yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do for our sustain. Anyway, we're just going for our standard Neuvillette 2E rotation, and then later on we can do a burst rotation. I do want to, obviously this guy is hydro resistant, so he is gonna reduce our damage ever so slightly, although we should be able to kill him with our setup here. There we go, and right onto the next half. I am just gonna refresh my VV swell right here, and then if they don't die from this, we can, okay, yeah, we can just do one more E. They should die from this. And we're probably going to be able to clear in about 50 seconds. Yep, exactly 50 seconds. Okay, then. Okay, lovely. Well done. Time for our TAO half. Now, I have not tried this team whatsoever yet, so I'm just going to hope for the best. Anyway, we're going to go for xingqiu first, because its cooldowns are slightly longer, and then go for yelan. I'm actually going to skip my XIANGLING rotation right now. Instead, I am just going to wait for when the boss comes in, and there we go. He's actually taking a lot of damage right now. I don't think this guy has very high HP, because I have no clue why my normal attacks are doing so much damage. Anyway, I know we could just go for some plunges, but right now I honestly think, since we have so much time, I might just play it safe. And then I think, because it's after the third one where he stops doing those waves, that now we can set up our rotation. Okay, there we go. Now, there is actually a possibility that because my XIANGLING is quite bad. Okay, I keep forgetting we're going to be plunging when I want to do a jump cancel. Oh, okay, I am taking a fair bit of damage right here. Okay, but we've still done over half of his HP bar, and we do still have over a minute left, considering I'm playing this pretty safe. So, you know, I still think we're well on track. But yeah, I think there's kind of an argument to be made that I'm better off just using Guoba, since he'll reduce the Pyro Res, and then that way I won't have Pyronado stealing any of my vapes. Okay, we should be able to tank. Okay, lovely. And then we can just finish this off here with our supports. Want to funnel some more energy back into xingqiu. Okay, TAO's skill is up, although well, we should be fine here with our xingqiu. Yep, 38 seconds left to clear. Played it pretty safe. Make sure we have our ult for the next half. So, yeah, pretty decent, and I'll see you guys in the second chamber. Alrighty then, well, for this half, both buffs actually do help us, but I mean, I'm just gonna take crit, because who says no to a bit of crit and crit damage? So, yeah, also, technically, this will also help our XIANGLING, whereas the HP wouldn't, so, yeah, that's going to be my reasoning. Anyway, we have another consecrated beast here, but luckily this one is Dendro, so, it's probably actually gonna be easier than the Hydro one. He did knock me out of one of my beams, which is slightly annoying, but we did still manage to take him down. Anyway, want to get a little bit of Hydro going on for this guy. The first half actually, you know what, the first half kind of reminds me of the last Abyss, where the first halves were honestly quite easy, I'm not gonna lie. And this one also seems quite simple, so yeah, anyway, refresh our VV since we did fail the first time around. And okay, we're gonna get another 50-second clear. Yeah, the first half seem insanely easy right now, so I think they're trying to make up for it with the second halves. Now, the whole reason why I brought yelan here was basically just for this half, because this guy can be real annoying when he flies in the air, and we can just snipe him down instead, like so. Okay, he did knock back our Xiangling, unfortunate, but yeah, let's see, 23k or 74k there. Okay, yeah, we're mostly vaping on both of Hu Tao and Xiangling, which is good, although we did run out a little bit there in the end for our ult, which is unfortunate, but you know, it shouldn't be too much of a problem realistically speaking. I am just going to go for a Hu Tao rotation here rather than both Hu Tao and Xiangling. Or actually, maybe I should have gone for Xiangling as well. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, honestly, I don't know what to play, because like I said, my Xiangling is really bad. You guys will see when I move on to the character build. So trust me, if you have even an okay Xiangling, you will do better than I am right now. My Xiangling is diabolically bad. Anyway, I am trying to save my Yelan ult for the second half, although maybe I shouldn't have. But, you know, we literally have so much time, it doesn't really matter. We would have cleared in 8. Okay, I missed my shot there. This is why I am horrible. But, yeah, we would have had over a minute left if I hadn't scuffed it a little bit. But like I said, we literally have so much time left that, like, realistically, who even cares? And that being said, it's time to move on to the third chamber, and we will see if that is any harder. Okay, well, I have one thing to say, and that is that the third chamber definitely is harder, because I have been trying for about 15-ish minutes, maybe slightly more, I want to say, and I keep failing on the second half, so, yeah, definitely does pack a punch, I will say. I will be honest, the first half is still incredibly easy. Obviously, we took the burst increase there because it will help out. I mean, both our Hu Tao kind of, but mostly our Xiangling's damage, which is very important for the teleport, because every single hit, because obviously he always has Hydro applied on them. It makes Xiangling there very strong, because basically every single hit is a vape. Now, our Yelan and our xingqiu will be doing very little for that half. Okay, see, we have literally already cleared the first half, and how much time did that take us? Let's see, 40 seconds. First half, 40 seconds. This is probably going to take us much longer, because like I said, our xingqiu and Yelan aren't going to be doing much. Now I am going to be putting up our xingqiu skill, so he gives us the damage reduction from our skill, from his skill rather, and then also using Yelan's ult for the damage bonus she gives. Now, dude, honestly, this boss wouldn't be that annoying if it wasn't for the little summons, which I always have to chase around. And because I'm playing Hu Tao, it also means I have limited stamina. Anyway, yeah, I will be honest, it's been slightly annoying having to retry a couple of times, but hopefully this is the run. Again, just taking out the small guy there, because if he goes into his big state, then it is an instant run killer for me. I just retry. Although we're getting actually a pretty good run right now here, I want to say. Okay, the little guy has spawned in. Guoba should be able to take care of him. Again, get our damage reduction, get our damage bonus increase, and now pop our rotation once again. And both Xiangling and Hu Tao should be vaping. Now, I am wondering if maybe it would have been a better idea to, instead of maybe like a xingqiu, bring... I don't know, it's complicated. We could technically go for Furina, and oh, you know what, he's gone big, but since we're over half his HP pool, I think we should be fine. That was slightly unlucky that just we didn't take out the little guy quick enough, but yeah, obviously if we took like a xilonen instead of a xingqiu, we would be doing more damage here. Oh, okay, that's scary. I wouldn't recommend kazuha just because you're barely gonna get any pyro infusion, so I definitely think that xilonen would probably be the better option. I framed that, there we go. And okay, this guy is pretty low. So yeah, maybe a Zhongli just to avoid having to dodge, or maybe a xilonen. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what I would do differently. But okay, we have 20 seconds, and now we just have to take this guy down. Hu Tao's doing between around like 60k ish. Pyronado, I think, is about to go out. We have 10 seconds left. We should be able to get our skill on our Hu Tao back to get the charge attack off. And okay, we had 2 seconds to spare, although we did still have our Hu Tao, so I think we still get that. We did slightly mess up because we did let him go big once. That was just kind of unlucky that Koba didn't take out the little guy quick enough, but you know what? I'll take it. Like I said, this is a fully F2P Hu Tao build. It's not the best either. The Xiangling build is, quite frankly, horrible. and I will show you guys that now in the character builds. Well then, as you can see, we were basically able to steamroll through everything until we got to the Hydro Tulpa, because that is an incredibly annoying boss, and its mechanics are just so annoying. Although the Hu Tao Xiangling team definitely does work, there might be some better variants. I'm not sure. You can let me know what teams you think would be better for the Tulpa. But with that being said, let's just move real quick into our character builds. Now, our Neuvillette is on 44, 217, but this does go up to 80 thanks to Marshal Say. For his weapon, he is on an R3 prototype Amber, and then obviously, like I mentioned, Marshal Say just built kind of as you would expect him to be, and then obviously C0, and then 10, 8, 8 talents. Our Furina, 64, 207, on Fav, extra battery, Golden Troop, once again, standard Furina build, and then C0 and 2, 9, 10 talents, just maxing out the ult there. Kazuha we got not too long ago, so he isn't the best build right now. 742 EM, 216 ER, just so we can get his ult up when we need. Fav Sword, extra particles, Viridescent, because, you know, what else are you going to put Kazuha on? C0 and then 777 talents. Our xilonen 2.3k defense, face crate 188 ER, Fav, you know, crate just so that we can proc a little bit of Fav. Artifacts, you know what, don't even need to level them up fully, so I kind of haven't, just to save myself the artifact EXP for when Chaska releases, so we can upgrade all her artifacts, and then 110 talents. And then for our second half teams, Hu Tao 388 EM and 75 crit, 165 crit damage, 122 ER, and she is on Dragon's Bane. Now, I do own a Staff of Homa, however, obviously going for fully relatable builds in this video. And then she is on Crimson Flame, and then C0 and 10, 10, 10 talents. Obviously, she is on banner right now, so you could pick up her weapon or constellations if you want before Chaska releases. And then our Yelan, 65 crit, 193 crit damage, 205 ER, Fav, once again extra battery, which is very nice for our Xiangling. Emblem, what you would expect from Yelan, C0 and 1610 talents. Then xingqiu on the other hand, 53 crit, 102 crit damage, 221 ER, once again Fav, battery for the entire team. Again, Emblem, standard build, C6, 2911 talents. And then finally, our cursed Xiangling on 133 EM, 54 crit, 113 crit damage, 233 ER, just because I feel like she always needs ER. Fav Lance, yeah, unfortunate, I don't have a catch on here. Technically, I could have given her Homa, but once again, I just went to go for relatable builds. And then also, Artifacts is on Emblem. She kind of has my leftover Emblem pieces, which are unfortunate, but well, what can you do? And then C6 and 149 talents. Actually, I probably could have upgraded this. So, yeah, our teams definitely could have been improved, hence why we took so long for the Tulpa. But other than that, we didn't really have any problems. This is a very scuffed Xiangling. I rarely use Xiangling on this account, which is why she is so barely built. So if your Xiangling is better, if your Hu Tao is any better, you will have a much better time against the Tulpa. But if even I could pull it off, then clearly you can too. So, yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed and found this helpful, and I will see you guys next time when Chaska is released. See ya!